Hey, how's it going guys? Stefan is here. Welcome back for another video. Super excited as always. I hope there's iPhone lovers. So I would like to talk about a little bit for iPhone 4S. This is iconic iPhone. This thing is great even in 2020. I put my SIM card a couple of days ago. I used it for one day, believe it or not. And yeah, actually this phone still works. This is pretty good phone even in 2020. The camera works pretty fine, and believe it or not, this thing is great. Also, I tried TikTok on this iPhone, and I'll show you in the video. You'll be surprised. And this thing is great, especially in 2020. And believe it or not, I bought this iPhone for £25. This is crazy. I know we know the specs. This phone is kind of old, but it's good. So for the spec nerds, there we have 3.5-inch display. Actually, it's 960 by 640, and believe it or not, we have a very good pixel density. We have 326 pixels per inch, this is great actually. And I know this is kind of old iPhone, but these things can shoot 1080p even in 2020. But other than that, this is great. So I bought this iPhone for 25 British pounds, which is great actually. And the reason for that is obviously this thing is iconic iPhone, and believe it or not, I don't know, it's just the nostalgia. It's just great. I think even if you don't use it, just you should buy one definitely, just the sake of the nostalgia. I know, believe it or not, this thing is great and is built pretty good. And I know, I like it. I like it. It's an old iPhone, but I like it. The build quality is pretty good. The display is nice. Obviously, we know the specs. But this is not the reason that I bought this iPhone. The reason that is because obviously it's a classic phone. It's an Apple phone. Even if you don't use it, this thing is built like a tank, and it still works. Still works after a couple of years. This thing is great. Obviously, it doesn't get any updates, but you can take a phone calls. You can use it. You can send emails even after how many years. This thing is great. The camera works. We can play games. Obviously, most of the updates, most of the apps is not being supported. I tried to download a couple of apps, but it's not being supported. But believe it or not, TikTok works pretty good. This is crazy. I know it's a little bit slower, but it works. So if you want to buy this phone just to have a dummy phone, obviously this is not a dummy phone, but it's a great phone. Phone calls, for text messages, this is great. And believe it or not, the battery keeps me pretty well. And I like it. I like it. So let me jump now. Let's play some games first. So let's play the Subway Surf. This is classic game, and this game is well known for most of you. But yeah, 25 pounds. We have a headphone jack. It's a 3.5-inch display, and I believe this is the first iPhone that is built with Siri, and we're gonna try Siri now. But yeah, this is great iPhone. We have a camera here, we have a flash. Believe it or not, this is crazy. How the iPhone now in 2020 is being completely changed, and I think they take a lot of credit from here and a lot of exploration and thoughts, because the new iPhone 12 will be the same as the iPhone 5, 5S. As you can see, the corners will be pretty much the same, but it's nice. So that's why I bought this iPhone, just for the nostalgia, and I love it. So we need to download some crazy stuff here. I'm not gonna do that because this is gonna take time, and probably you'll be bored to watch this crazy stuff. So I'm gonna skip this for now. But this is crazy. So 30 pin plug, the iPhone classic 30 pin charger. We have a single mono speaker, headphone jack, 3.5 inch. This thing is still great, believe it or not. Okay, so do we have a crash now here? Probably. Okay, so I know it's old, but this thing is classic. It's classic and still works pretty fine. And that's why I like this iPhone. For 25 pounds, you cannot beat that. Okay, let's try another game. So let's try the Ninja game. This is gonna be interesting to see if this is gonna work. So, but yeah, you should buy this phone, even if it's like a 20 pounds, 30 pounds. Definitely give it a go for the nostalgia. And this thing is built like a tank. It's 140 grams. It's a little bit heavy, but so it doesn't work. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to switch it off and I'm gonna switch it back on. So yeah, I don't know what do you think, guys? I mean, this is great. So let me switch it back on, and I would like to show you the TikTok application, how is working. And after that, we're gonna try some Siri questions, which is pretty good. But this is great. So definitely, I recommend, just for the sake of the nostalgia, just to buy one. And obviously, not gonna use it as a daily driver. I have a Pixel XL2 here, which this is my main phone. This is my daily driver, and I love this phone. And I'm waiting for the Pixel 5 because I just want to see if I don't know. I so used to this Pixel 2. I love this phone. Also, I have a iPhone SE first generation. Definitely, this is a great phone. But I don't know. So Pixel 5 seems a very good price. We'll see. The price probably will be like a 600, 700 pounds. So I don't know what's gonna happen. But I like my Pixel 2 XL, and definitely I'm gonna buy the Pixel 5. But I wanna see if it's worth it to buy this phone, because Pixel 2, it was a great phone. How many people was complaining about the display? But this is great phone, so we'll see. So stay tuned to that. Make sure to subscribe and turn your bell notifications to see more about that when I upload further videos. So yeah, we don't have a SIM, so let's wait a couple of seconds, and before we try the TikTok, let me see how Siri performs in this old iPhone 4S. Hey Siri, how are you? Actually, the other iPhone 5S, I don't know if you can hear it, is turning on, so let's try. How are you today?
I'm happy to be here.
What's the time?
It's 13:03.
What is the weather in London?
It's currently cloudy and 13 degrees in London, England.
The voice, as you can see, is quite different, but it's good. Tell me a joke.
Why did the scarecrow get promoted? Because it was outstanding in its field.
Great. Okay. So as you can see, this still works. This is crazy. But now let's probably waiting for this. Let's try the TikTok application on an iPhone 4S. This is crazy. So I don't know what's. I know it's a old. Obviously, this device is old. It's not fast. So I think this has like half a gigabyte of RAM. So even doesn't have a 1 gigabyte of RAM. So it's just slower. So as you can see, but works. This is the thing. Works. Yeah, will work. It's very slow, but works. I tried to download some applications like YouTube, like Gmail, like Instagram, and so on. I think Instagram will work, but as you can see, this is TikTok on iPhone 4S. This is very crazy. I think this is a KSI. Okay, so this is the famous Bella Porch, which she's gonna be number one after a couple of years. But this is crazy. As you can see, TikTok works on iPhone 4S and works pretty fine, believe it or not. So I don't know, guys. Let me know what do you think. Let me put the volume down because I don't want to get some problems. But yeah, this is crazy. So this works pretty fine. You can play games, take pictures. This is crazy how this phone still works in 2020. So guys, let me know what do you think. Leave your thoughts, and yeah, definitely I recommend to buy this phone just for the sake of the nostalgia. They're quite cheap now. Like I mentioned, I bought this on CX in UK for £25. Probably this is the cheapest one. Let me know in the comments down below if you can find cheaper than that. If you can find cheaper than that, I don't know, probably I'm gonna send you a gift or something. So yeah, this is Stefan. Make sure to subscribe and turn your bell notifications, and don't forget to like, and I'm going to see you in the next video.